It's actually more convenient to dwell in the mistakes of the past, but it's better to learn from the mistakes of the past and move on to the future. It's time to move on. Dear friend, it's time to move on. Dear parent, it's time to move on. Many people have actually failed. Almost everyone has failed at one time or the other in the past. But why so many have moved on from the failures of the past? Several others remain as prisoners of the past failures. And this is very, very common. Dwelling on the failures of the past, dwelling on the mistakes of the past, regretting and regretting and regretting over it, crying over spilled milk. It doesn't help you. It will not help anybody. But the right way is to learn from the mistakes of the past and to move on to face the challenges of the future. Dear viewer, you are welcome once again. This is Walter's Family News. Here we motivate people, we motivate parents, we help parents to get better, to learn from parental mistakes and to get better. We help those who are downcast, who are lacking in motivation and courage to pick up and to see what life has ahead of them. Now, one of the greatest teachers that ever lived, St. Paul, in the Bible scripture of Philippians chapter 3, verse 13, actually made a statement that he forgets the things that are past, the failures of the past. He forgets them and he looks forward to the things that are before, and is a counsel. That scripture is a counsel to every one of us that have failed in one way or the other. Probably you have failed maritally. You've had marital failure. And now when you sit down and look back, you discover that there were so many things you could have done better. You discover that there were so many mistakes you made in that marriage as a man, as a woman. It is time to move on. It's time to forget the failures of the past. Look at yourself. Learn from those failures. Learn from those mistakes and ask God to help you and see how you can get better. I see how you can become a better person. You see, this is what it takes. Now, you may have also failed as a parent in your parenting responsibilities. You look at yourself, you look at how your family is, you look at the children you are raising up. They are not up to the level you actually desired. They have fallen short of what it takes to be properly raised children. And you look at yourself and you say, I could have done better. And every day you keep blaming yourself. Stop the blame. Learn from the past. Move on to the future. What you can do is actually try to be a better parent, be a better father, be a better mother. Get counsel. Read books. Go to seminars. See how you can become a better parent, a better person. You see, forget the past, learn from it, and move on. This is what it takes. Dwelling on the failures and the mistakes of the past will make somebody stagnant. And remember, once you are stagnant, you don't make a headway. A stagnant water will stink. It will smell. But a flowing river is always fresh. If you move on, you are flowing. You become fresher. You become better. You evolve. Life is all about evolving. It's all about getting better. And we get better by experience. We learn from what we did not do well yesterday, and we learn to do them better. That is what this information is all about. Don't be a prisoner of the past failures. Don't be a prisoner of the past mistake, but be somebody who will learn from the past mistake and move forward into the future. I want you to know that the future has more for us than the failures of yesterday. There are so many more benefits. There are so many more explorations in the future waiting for you, waiting for you. So don't write yourself up. Don't think it's all over. It's not over. Learn from that mistake and move on. Maybe you offended your partner. Maybe you offended your children and they don't want to see you eye to eye. But now you have realized that you could have done things better. I encourage you, seek for forgiveness. Ask for forgiveness from your children, from your partner, whom you have offended at one point or the other. Look for ways to make amends. Look for ways to repair the breach so that you have peace of mind and also for your sanity. You see, your mental well-being and all-round well-being. So, those you have offended, your partner, your children, your friends, you've offended, ask for forgiveness. Look for ways to amend what was spoiled, what was damaged, and look for a way to rebuild every relationship that was broken because of your ignorance of yesterday. Every relationship that was damaged because of the mistake of yesterday. Learn from there and look for ways to rebuild the relationship. But if any of them is difficult to rebuild, keep moving on. It's not all over. It's not the end of life. Don't dwell in the failures of yesterday. Don't dwell in the disappointments of yesterday. It will keep you in a cage. It will keep you in a circle that you keep revolving and revolving and revolving, and you can't have a good story to tell at the later part of life. It will keep you in a stagnant position by keeping on, holding on, and maybe somebody offended you, your partner offended you, or your children offended you. Forgive them. Forgive them. Forget about the offense of yesterday. Forgive them. Forgive that your child. Forgive that your husband. Forgive that your wife. For your sanity, so that your mind will be free and you be fresh in your spirit, in your heart, and you have the energy to keep moving on, to conquer the challenges that are lying ahead in the future. There is always freedom. There's always things to learn. You see, there are so many things to benefit when we let go. Dear viewer, it's time to let go of the failures of yesterday. It's time to let go of the offenses of yesterday. It's time to let go of the things that are holding you down. Let go. Let go. Move on. Move on. There are better things to explore in the future. Remember, this is Walter's Family News. Here is all about lifting up the downcast. It's all about helping parents. It's all about making families get better. That is what it's all about. And there's no how we can get better. There's no how relationship can get better. Relationship between partners, parents, between parents and children, between siblings, relationship between friends. There's no how it can ever get better if we don't let go of the past. There's no how it can get better if we don't forgive one another. There's no how it can get better if we remain prisoners of the past mistakes and failures. It will hold us down. It will block us from seeing what is ahead in the future. The future is so massive. The future is so big. The future is so great. The future is full of areas to explore. And if we will give up the failures of the past, if we give up the disappointments of the past and try again, keep moving forward, I think we are going to be happier for it. And we have better testimonies to give. So, dear friend, you may do well by subscribing to this channel. I want to tell you, you have a lot to benefit. Let us help to build this channel. Let us help to grow it. Share with friends. And you are always welcome. See you in the next video.